been multiple games. No, because the other keeper's only got like work. Actually, the yellow one?
Because it's pretty much the same as...
Yeah, but if they have another kit, can we just... Like, we've done it for other teams.
How are you going?
I'm good, how are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm wearing this.
Yeah.
Fuck, Ellie, you got nothing today. What the fuck?
Okay, because they have that follow. Actually, I had like the all green.
Yeah, we're the old green one. We're the green one.
Yeah, green screen.
Yeah, do you have it? If you wear different kits, okay, fine. Then I'll have to he'll wear.
I told you if you're wearing
Oh my god, I do all the like the ground match.
up here, it has to be the same colour as the sleeve.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, me too.
I did explain it.
No idea how this works. I'll do it. I have no idea what's going on. But...
To be honest, it's just nice.
I will roll it up.
I know.
I never used to wear it. Ellie actually got me on it. It's easier to like
Yeah.
up and down. I don't know. Now I like it.
Well, having said that, let's see how we go.
I will. Thank you. I'll speak to you. Corral's coming second up. I really hope I don't. Do you want DP? Please.
Same to us. Yeah, it's nice.
Very different.
I do all the indoor outside.
Obviously, only 40 metres to get to the so it's going to be kind of less.
How long are the games?
Sorry?
How long are the games?
So they're 20-minute halves,
Yeah.
but it's stop clock. So it's
Okay.
sort of like basketball, right?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So yeah, so essentially a half could go for about 30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Now if it's a pretty poor quality game,
Yeah.
the ball is out more, so it probably reaches the 38 to 40 minutes if it's really bad. But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is a semi-final, so
Yeah.
it will typically be around that 30 minutes to 32 minutes. If it's
Yeah.
quicker than that,
Yeah.
it's a very good game. The ball's always in play.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
So yeah, like normally a lot of the photographers that come and do futsal essentially they sit themselves up on the corner. Obviously, if you're on the outside, that's a bit of a problem with those. So if you ever need to, you kind of set yourself up behind the banner, so like we can do the banner.
Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Yeah, so basically we just want some like standard shots, like some where they take hits, so like from the low, some shots like the shots for referees, players, coaches, team photos. Same routine.
know that because he's played one game.
Everyone else has done. Yeah, yeah.
Hey! What's the matter with not playing again?
Watch out, Tim. Good. Watch your feet. Test, test. Testing, testing.
How loud do you want us, Geordie? Are we fucking getting in there screaming or what?
How loud does it need to go? Is that good? Well, I mean, I don't want to hold it too close where I'm, screaming. Oh, we can probably turn it away if we will. Yeah, we'll be right.
We'll get up and about it, so... You just let us know how it sounds. I'm probably a bit naturally louder than you are.
You are, but it will
Just a
be
bit of voice
we'll be the
projection.
same as we're talking anyway. So
Yeah, we'll be chatting the whole way through.
yeah, sweet.
Alright, so yeah, this is what we've got. Now, North Sydney is kind of like Shane Watson's get-together team. Which is mad, because this is what they've wanted, right? Yeah. Because, they wanted all the games last year, and we're like, no, you've got to be good enough to get to Sydney. But I think, like, mentioning, like, them coming to the games is important, right? Because part of this competition is actually to give them that platform, right? So it's like, come and do this first, show that you're capable, that there is players out there that want to play full-time, outside of the Premier League, and this is like a stepping stone.
Don't tell me they pulled the A team in the commentator.
Mate, there you go, mate.
How are you, mate?
Good boys, we're watching the podcast, so you can
Oh, thanks,
talk
mate.
us.
Yeah, we know what we're doing, mate. We'll be right.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No, we're just saying, like, it's, Jordan was just giving us a bit of a rundown and stuff. We've made some notes about things, mate, so
Yeah,
good to go.
good. Yeah, give me a serve out
Better
there.
put on a bit of a show then, mate.
I always put on show, it's not always a good one.
Oh, well,
You know we're very honest, mate. We'll tell you. We'll let you know.
Why not? That's good, man. That's a good serve today. Yeah, always up for it. Get the feeling.
We're just saying, really, it's like competition.
I'll just see if there's any sponsors that they want us to go. Oh, you want to have a read? Have a look. Are we Simo Philly or?
Yeah, Simo Philly.
Yeah, that's cool. Jordy, have you got any sponsors or anything that you want to shout out? Hey, mate, how are you? Yeah, good. So I just written it down, but I wasn't sure. And it's just the Football New South Wales 2024 Winter League.
Yeah.
Not
So
Super
there's
League or Premier League.
Winter Futsal League.
Winter Futsal League.
That's what we call it, right?
Yep.
So our main sponsors are like Galgates Insurance is probably the most obvious one.
Galgates.
Galgates. So G-A-W.
Yep. Galgates.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sweet.
Galgates
obviously Minor being a ball sponsor. We've also got Deploy as a ball sponsor. Good. Wholesale trophies. Forget one, it's my job.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was like, oh, I wonder what
Yeah, that was the one thing I didn't want to.
Yeah.
So there is one more.
Send you a key before we start.
Yeah, go now, mate. Go do what you need to.
Yeah, because I wonder.
Kappa. Is another sponsor?
I didn't want to go through like most of them because they're not really
Well, just let us know when, like, so if we'll go, obviously, if we'll go live before, like, depending on what, like, or whether we just talk before about it or not, I don't know. But then that way we can just go, look, these games are obviously brought to you, like, via the major sponsors, and, you know what I mean?
Obviously, Football New South Wales competition.
Yeah.
More so, you're just going to be talking towards the game because you haven't got too much context.
Well, that's the thing, right? That's all it's going to be, bro. Like I said to Sino, I was like, yeah, we've got some notes and stuff, but then we're just going to talk about it. Yeah, that's exactly right, 100%.
Knuckles is a young and coming Futsal goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Obviously went to the Nation Cup.
Yeah.
Robbie's been in the national team.
That's all right. Like I said, you know, just notes, which is a good part.
Shane's been a massive advocate for
Football and stuff.
to try and get teams together.
Yeah. We've got a bit of space. The other sponsor was as well was Kappa.
Okay. Yep.
So even though we all had our little intro, we probably
Yeah, we just mention that whenever
Yeah,
it is.
you,
Yeah.
know, you wouldn't even need to start talking until we've already lined up. Anthem's coming out.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So,
Sweet.
Yep.
yeah, there was one more thing actually. Trying to get information to kind of feed on. Oh, yeah, our website. So our local futsal website. I have a tab that's called Winter League. It's kind of like me talking to why the leagues, what we're doing it for. Similar to what I was saying about. So if you ever want to get some information like that, it could be a talking point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the football as well.
I'll have dribble open as well.
Yeah, I was going to do the same.
Could you find like top goals for them like that? Or
Yeah,
not?
yeah,
Oh, I couldn't find it.
I had all those. Go on to
Through here.
and then it should go.
But,
As long as you go to the Winter League and you've got stats.
like, I don't have.
I had it on the. It was definitely on the.
Maybe you've got to go on the website.
Yeah,
Were you on the
I was on
computer?
the actual website, so I'll
Yeah.
go on there now.
Because then you can see yellow cards, red cards. You just got to go. Make sure you go filter to men's. For some reason, it does it.
Actually, I struggled with the filters when I had a look before.
To be honest, we've all said the filters are fucked.
Yeah, because I was doing it and I was like, cleared all filters, wouldn't let me clear it. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Let's get on the hotspot here.
Then I'll get you one from Mountain Magic and Enfield later, which
Yeah,
you'll have plenty of stories on, mate.
Mate,
Visa.
How long's the gap in between the games, you know?
Well, it's 3:45 kickoff, so it would be the closest to that point. If we need to delay by 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
not a
Yeah.
problem. Because if obviously the game finishes and it goes into extra time, which will be the international all its international rules.
Yeah.
There's timeouts, 5 minutes of extra time each way, then it goes into
Best
penalties.
of 3, hands?
5.
Best of 5.
Best of 5. Yep. It's different. Should be it, really. Should be it.
Do they get if it goes extra time, do they get an extra time out? Extra time, is that right? No, just whatever you've got.
If they
for
haven't
second
used
half.
it, then they can.
Yeah. And 5 fouls doesn't reset in the extra time, does it? Lovely.
Now look, so stats.
Would there be any major laws of the game changes that they might not be aware of?
No.
We follow the international standards, so
They
it's
played,
going to be
yeah, but they played FPL last year.
Yeah, it's the
so
same as
that's-
that.
Nothing's changed.
Right.
We just don't allow power play goalkeepers to cut holes in the back of their jersey.
Well, don't allow on week and not the next. That was our
Yeah,
biggest
right.
argument. We got
You boys-
proper shirts made with the hole in it, everything, and then we played against a team who just wore a bib. And we were like, why are they allowed to wear a bib? Last week you told us, don't wear a bib. Like, we invested money. It was just,
Are you boys going around this year?
yeah, probably looking like it. Eh?
I think so. Well, I'm going to be
They got
coaching. I'm going to be
relegated, so-
coaching anyway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
How's good?
Yeah, so looking forward to that.
Mate, everyone out of retirement, return Quake to its former glory,
Get the band
back
back.
into retirement.
That's it.
The old
That's
Tom
it.
Brady special.
Yes, walk out.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so we'll do from the first one. So North Sydney with the Max Old Field.
Yep, you drop this down and leave it in the middle, I reckon. There's one Max Oldfield, 17 goals. Is this everyone? Yep. Yeah, he's played coach. So just write Max. Oh, don't let on that. Don't let on that. That's good. Ref's on it. Actually. Oh, that's I was going to say, is this a copy or is this ours? Just write it down, bro. Write it down. So he's player coach, so.
Is it Ethan there? Is it Ethan? No, I'm not.
Cool, right there.
Or maybe we'll say that he's missing.
Yeah.
Is that going to affect that?
I don't care.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 2024 Football New South Wales Winter Futsal League semi-finals here at Valentine Sports Park. My name is Mark Simo Simington and I'm joined here by former Futsalroo Dean Bully Lockhart. How are you, Bully?
Mate, I'm excited. Great to be here. First time doing a bit of commentating alongside yourself, mate. So very excited to see. We've got two good teams here today in Eastern Suburbs Hakoah versus North Sydney, who have come through as a community futsal side into this league, which is very, very exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing this one.
Yes, it is great to see the community space opened up here, an opportunity to get a bit of futsal in all year round, something that has been crying out for here in New South Wales. So hopefully we do you guys justice, bring you a bit of a spectacle here of finals futsal, and we bring a complete package here. I'm watching along at home, and hopefully the crowd starts to fill in a little bit as we go.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. Look, I'm very, very excited. There is obviously, looking at some of the previous results that have gone on here, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah a little bit light on staff today, looking at the numbers that they've got. But they have gone through the league with only just the one loss, and I believe it was a forfeit.
Yes, it was a forfeit. It's the only one that they dropped. Whereas North, and obviously they topped the league then, just dropping those points, where North Sydney Futsal Club finished in 4th place. After 11 rounds of Winter League futsal action with 7 wins and a draw and 3 losses. So a pretty respectable effort from them. Absolutely. Coming from that community space. And
especially being led by the ever-present Shane Watson. He's a big advocate for the sport in and around amongst the New South Wales and just futsal in general. So it's really, really good to see, and I'm glad to see these guys today. And they've certainly brought a little bit of a bench with them as well. So it's going to be interesting with the rotations and see how they go here today.
Especially with the full international stop clock rules. We'll be interested to see how Hakoah go, obviously down on a few players. Just quickly, the quarterfinals last weekend, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah made light work of Auburn City, going through with an 8-0 win. We had Robbie Ezekiel, Fabio Vieira Filho, Vinicius Costa, Jan Giacomo all got braces, while James Reid and Elizio Faria got themselves on the score sheet as well, Bull.
So just looking at the lineups that we've got to start here, now we've got the Robbie Ezekiel going to be starting and leading the men, I believe, with Big James Reid up front being the target for Hakoah.
Yeah, he's going to get things started here for us, the number 7. Keep an eye on him. Great feet, really good, strong target. So it should be interesting to see how he links up with the guys around him.
And just a bit of a shout out to the sponsors too, mate. The ball sponsor of Mitre, Deploy. We've got Kappa as well. And one of the major sponsors in Galgate's being brought to you today. So we've started off, and as expected, Hakoah going to be keeping the ball very, very calm. They've always been a good team on the ball. I think playing around for a long time together. So
bit of a mix here for Hakoah. Looks like there's a few Brazilian imports here. So we've got the number 66 here, Fabio. Interesting to see how he goes here.
He's a big, tall timber.
He looks calm on the ball.
Good hold-up play there. You love to see the strength of the man. Looks like he's got some good feet. North Sydney's sort of showing some good signs of a very resolute defence. It'd be interesting to see how they go here with working it. And look, I can see that already Hakoah retreating to the halfway. Going to invite a little bit of the pressure onto him, sit the halfway and hope for a counter-attack here.
Well, like we said, with the international stop clock rules, it'll be interesting to conserve some energy.
Shane Watson out early.
I was about to say, you can see Shane Watson's already moved into the flying keeper role here. So
he loves it, doesn't he?
A little bit of fifth-man power play.
It'd be interesting to see how Hakoah play it here. I know that they've obviously been in the NPL 1. They're used to a couple of teams playing this, so they'll be resolute in defence.
What do you think North Sydney are going to be looking here? What are they trying to do, Bull?
I think they're going to try and stretch Hakoah out here. Obviously, seeing that the numbers that they've got, they'll try and move it side to side. So, a bit of a hard spot when you get to the corner there. We've got to have some numbers moving around. Yep.
Interesting now as well, the corner, see how Hakoah is set up. If they take the corner taker or they spread themselves around the court. Watson with a chance early, puts it over the bar.
He's asking for a touch. Come on, Shane.
I think that referee will get to know Shane Watson quite well.
Absolutely. Young Noah in goals for Hakoah. He's been a bit of a man that's got himself into the Futsalroo squad. Went away to the NDSF tour. So it's good to see him playing here today.
Yeah, I quite liked his distribution from the game he played over there.
Absolutely.
So that'd be a bit of an asset for them, especially with a little bit of quick transition, because North Sydney pressed up there, which was interesting to see. They've obviously got the cattle with the legs on the bench to be able to do that. But it'll be interesting to see how they go because Hakoah just got straight through that.
Yes. Both teams here employing it early, Sim. Oh,
Trouble with intercept.
Has he got an intercept? We've got a counter here.
Hakoah quick to get behind the ball.
Oh, done. So both teams early on here looking to play in the fifth man and try and see if they can get here. It's a big opportunity, or he's going. I don't mind the strategy and the tactic going nice and early here, Sim.
Well, especially with the target defensively for Hakoah.
Oh!
We've
And we
got
have
a
an
goal.
early goal. Shane Watson with the got the ball out wide, drove one in, and
I think
a late
Kurt
run in there.
Elborough got the final touch on that, number 5.
And just to make note there, Kurt Elborough has scored a fair few. He's got 13 goals for the season, so he's just notched his 14th one, and it's a nice, tidy finish.
We'll see how Hakoah react here.
Already straight away, you can see a little bit more intent. I don't know whether they started off slow.
That might be the wake-up call.
The wake-up
Here
call.
we
the
go, Reed.
transition here.
Puts it
Ooh.
wide. Just off to the left there from Reed. He is a danger.
Yeah, he's got good feet for a big man, doesn't he?
Interesting there's going to be no pressure off the goalkeeper release to try and make him work to get out at halfway.
I agree. I was about to comment on that. You want to sort of try and pin these guys back early. It's definitely a tactic here. I like what they've gone here. They're trying to stretch them as wide as they can and try and confuse the defence a little. Knocking the ball really, really well here, North Sydney. Holding up in the corner here.
I think that's where they want to apply that pressure defensively is when that ball does get in the corner.
Samuels tried to thread it through there and unfortunately missed his target.
Watson is meandering back into the D. Interesting with the turnover. I think he'll be right back there, but he's giving some explicit instructions to the team there. He'll drive this team.
He's always been a good talker. It's a good ball. Nice control there from the big man. Robbie will look to try and distribute and dictate here. Oh, unfortunately, he's missed the target. North Sydney on the counter here. We're going back the other way. Hakoah's pitched it up high. It's a strike, and it's a good finish. There we are. It was susceptible there. It was very easy. I think, I don't know if we've got a number here on our sheet, but that might be Elazier Farrier, who seems to have scored the goal. I'm not sure whether he should be wearing number 99 or 9, but either way, we've got the 9s there.
We'll have to do a little check there, but it was a nice play there from Hakoah pressing up to win that.
And great little finish there out with the right foot. It wasn't ever one that turnout, I thought.
Ooh.
Oh, Shane giving
done
up the ball nice and easy there.
Oh, Robbie's had a go. He's sending off his line. Batted that down.
Easy parried down there from Shane.
Now they can't go back because the keeper's had it. Interesting to see if they try and get out there without Watson as an outlet.
Certainly started off with a bit more of a flurry. I think it was a bit... Oh, that's a good early strike there.
Oh, he's had a pop.
Was that Elborough again? That's the number 5. No, who's the number 5? It was.
Yep,
It was
yep.
Lewis Elborough. Or Kurt. No, Kurt.
Kurt.
It's Kurt. They put the Lewis in there. It's thrown me out there. But Kurt with a nice little strike there on goal. You can tell the reason why he scored a few goals there, Sim.
I think so, and I'm just looking now. This distribution from the back's got to be crisp.
Yes.
And
Or they've
don't
pressed
want
up
to stop
here.
it dead. Hakoah having a crack at it again up.
They've decided to go. Or they could be short on some numbers here if the ball spread
Oh, they've
wide.
worked it well.
Oh,
That's a good
it's
save.
a great save from Noah.
Hakoah looking to make their first change
Big
now.
strong hand there from Noah. It's a great save.
We've got Cesar Suarez-Perego ready to come on.
I'll tell you what, North Sydney do move all around well. For a team that's in this, what we say is a community space, which is encouraging, they are really, really moving and dictating the play here at the moment. Setting up from a sideline ball. Definitely using this tactic. They haven't seen any changes yet, but I don't think they have used up many of their, a bit of their, I would say, energy so far, Sim, playing with this fifth man.
No, it looks like Hakoah are happy to sit in and wait for a mistake here. And then I think when they get that opportunity to press, they're happy to go all the way up together.
Well, Robbie will lead when the press needs to go here from the front. I think he's moved himself out from the back to lead the line. I want to see the times when we can go.
It's interesting to note, no Ethan DeMello today for Hakoah. He's their top goal scorer, 16 goals.
He is current Futsal Roo player, and yeah, really, really talented boy. I think he's certainly going to be a bit of a miss here today.
Yep.
And can that be a factor in this result?
There's a foul there. Yeah, that was Reed on Oldfield there. Obviously, Max Oldfield and Shane Watson player coaching this Hakoah team. So interesting to see how they manage that whilst playing as well.
And especially with the subs having none so far, just holding their legs a little bit. Get the ball out wide here. There's a shot. Ooh, nice little block on the line there.
What's a nice ball.
In the middle. Nice play.
That's better play. Well done from Reed there, just cutting that off.
Reed's getting through some work at the moment.
He is.
Robbie's dictating a little bit of the play as we thought. You know, a bit of talk out there, trying to lead the boys.
Nice touch there. Little left foot roll with a right foot toe there. Don't mind that at all.
Nice strike there. I'm not sure. I can't see his number at the moment. What do we got? Number 23. That was Aiden. Aiden with a nice little strike there.
Yeah, Scaloni, yeah. He's
nice touch.
Physical presence.
This boy's got some good feet up top. It's always hard to find a player with their back to goal that doesn't mind playing there and holding the ball up.
I will give North Sydney credit there. They're still trying to play out there, even under the pressure. They're still backing themselves
as Noah looks to enter into the attack. We're playing with a bit of a fifth man as well. Can they spread it? Getting the strike off here.
They're moving it fast. You can notice it's a lot quicker.
Oh, Reed's at the toe bash. A nice block there.
We've got a corner here for Hakoah.
I think they're going to go up again, and Noah's going to pull himself up in here and go into the fifth man as well. See if they can keep them pinned in here. A little bit more of an applied pressure from Hakoah. Robbie's going to try and draw them out here with a bit of the play. Oh, nice ball.
Kept that in.
He's done it. He's done well. Can we get the turn and finish? Nice block
numbers there. Numbers there. Three in front of the net.
Who have we got look to come on here? Number 2, Giovanni.
Giovanni Fonotolan.
He's looking to come on. I think they're going to make their first sub here. Can we keep it in, Robbie? Robbie's keep that ball in. Keep it moving here.
So Scaloni's coming out there, and in's come the number 2, Fonotolan. We'll see how he goes. He's got a couple of ankle braces on, so hopefully he's fully fit. It's just precautionary. He's also got the hand bandage like Luis Suarez.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that, the old Suarez wristy. Ooh, Shane Watson with the strike.
Big wrist to hit one from that far. If that stays in, there's no one at home for North Sydney, but that's the risk they take playing with the power play.
Ooh. Well, close to 4 seconds there. About to be over the time limit, but they've kept it in there. Nice play, holding up in the corner here. Bit of the double up.
Nice double team.
Oh, they've conceded a corner here. What can do? North Sydney going to go back to the...
Oh, it's not good.
Could be a counter-attack. Braga's gone for the early strike.
Peel for handball there, but I think it came off the number 9's shoulder there, or chest and shoulder area. I'm happy with that. Watson's making subs from goals.
Farrier, I think if it is Farrier, he's thrown himself about here in up and top, and he's causing some havoc at the moment for North Sydney. And when they're getting the ball into him, they're not sure whether to double team or leave him be, but there's certainly a presence up there. Ooh. Oh, Reed would just flash one wide.
Watson was just rooted to the ground there. Grew tree roots. Could not get out of that space.
So it looks like that this tactic's going to be run the whole game here.
Trouble at the back here.
Open goal. Oh,
Farry was right onto that.
It was a great sliding tackle. That was from Oldfield. Oldfield's gone in a bit of a last-ditch tackle to block that one there.
Oh,
he hasn't put the ball on the line. It's always a doozy, that one, isn't it?
School error there. He won't be happy with himself. Another corner here. They're just steadily building for North Sydney. They have got a player standing in front of the keeper.
So I've just managed to get myself a sneaky look at the clock because it is sitting in front of us in the commentators area. So we've had 7 minutes of play so far.
Yep.
and 1-1. It's a very tightly caught contest here. I think North Sydney have had a few chances, and obviously relying on this fifth man a lot here, Sim. Oh, open. Oh, he's got it there.
Oh, it's a great touch.
Great
there.
save from Noah. Great
Oh,
touch there.
We've caught a foul here. And that was Fonotalan there fouling on Reed. A couple of words here with the one of the referees and one of the North Sydney players.
So gone out, employing the tactic, playing the fifth man. It's a lot here.
It's a nice ball.
He's
That
held
from
himself
Felic.
well there. That's a
Ooh.
great strike.
Oh.
And it's come back off Watson, unfortunately on the post, and gone in. But
Great strike there from
What
Farrier
a
off the
strike.
post into Watson, into the back of the net.
he's certainly thrown himself about here. As we mentioned earlier, he's been the outlet for them today, and that's certainly paid dividends.
It was great work there from Noah Felic in goals there, just to get that ball forwards up into Farrier, and he did the rest there with a bit of an assist
Used
from the
his-
post and Watson.
Absolutely. Used his body well there to roll his man, and the defender had the unfortunate try and get in front of him. Oh, early strike. I think
Oh,
Noah saw that one late there.
It came through legs, I think, so it's always difficult for a keeper when that happens.
That was a nice strike from Scalone.
North Sydney applying some pressure. Ezekiel just there, heard telling one of his teammates to not block the keeper's view there and actually get out of the way, so interesting.
There's a nice little set play from the sideline there.
They don't mind a flick down the line at the moment. It's a nice little play to get into a little bit of extra space. Power play again. Reed happy to watch that go to Ezekiel.
He's got some good feet, this boy.
Yeah, he's just grabbed there very calmly. Keeper's out.
Great tackle.
It's a great challenge there.
And he's given it the ball.
He has.
To
Fonotalan.
He's
Nearly
got
came into.
He's got himself to the bench here as well. I think he's worked hard. He's earned that little bit of the rest here, and we've got the big man who's
Fabio's
come
back on.
Fabio. Oh, the Filio.
I reckon he'd like to go by Fabio.
Oh, he would too. I mean, I would.
I would.
I would.
I wouldn't
I
like
know
Mark on a jersey, but I wouldn't want Fabio.
I've always been dubious. Could I get Bully back on a jersey? I'm not sure here.
Well, Hakoah just shifting there from a box defence to more of a 1-2-1.
Yeah. I think they've certainly worked out that they're happy for it to go back and forth here, and there's nothing too penetrating at the moment, but I think North Sydney will have to be a little bit more adventurous here if they're going to go and get one here.
Well, Samuel
nice
Young,
ball down the line here. Oh, it's a good strike.
Good save.
from
Just
Noah.
interesting to note there, got Samuel Young at the back there, the number 9 with the pink boots. He's quite deep.
He
Generally, you
is.
sort of want that player to creep up a little bit and just take a bit of that space so you can shorten the passing down, so the ball moves faster. Interesting to see
Oh,
if they
strike
make.
from Watson.
Interesting to see if they make that adjustment as they go forwards.
It's an interesting tactic to get the goalkeeper to have the strike there, especially in that instance where they are penetrated and they are sat a little bit deeper. You can afford to actually send your player up there. So, but
Oh,
Watson backing himself. Oh,
it's not happy there.
we've hit the screen that's in the middle there, and that automatically is a sideline ball to North Sydney there. So
The Valentine Sports Park screen has caught out many a goalkeeper.
it's caught out many a strike from you or two. I think
It-
Simo
it
has
has
got a
a-
few balls in there.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nah, not those opportunities.
No, I go over that now. I think.
yeah. He's got good feet. I like this Scalone. He's been very, very calm on the ball. Can they
Here we go.
spread it wide? They want to get
Young's
themselves-
moved up a bit higher now. We'll see how this goes.
It's good. They're trying to draw them out here. Can they try to draw them out here? It's a good touch. Oh, he's gone for...
Oh,
He likes that little roll and toe bash, doesn't he?
yeah. It's
He's
good.
got
He's
himself a
using
couple of chances.
alternate feet there as well, so he can get that shot out nice and early. It's a good thing about the toe bash is you don't need that backswing.
Oh, Morell's in front there. Can he flick it over? Oh, it's a nice work from Noah there. Oh, he's done the same thing. He's repeated it this time with the boot.
I think one more and he'll go in the fine system here. Interesting, Watson starting his own half. Good play not to give that to him. Young's still deep.
It was a good turn. He's going for the strike. Oh,
Followed
bit
his
deep from there.
pass.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
square ball across. Good positioning from Robbie Ezekiel.
Oh,
Oh, that wasn't Ezekiel. Sorry, my
No,
apologies.
no.
Number 12. That was Suarez Perego. Great positioning there to be in at the back post and avoid that little easy tap in for North Sydney. So we're still sitting at 2-1 here, Simo.
interesting. Has Ezekiel come off yet? I'm not sure if he's seen the bench yet.
And
Nice
I don't
play.
think he will either. He's very, very calm on the ball, and he doesn't look like he's ever breaking a sweat, does he?
No.
Composure.
I'm breaking a sweat in the commentary here.
Yeah. Well,
So he's doing well.
You are sat next to me. That's why.
True. Nice.
Oh,
He's
he's
just let that go. Fabio's let that go under his feet there, which would be disappointing. from your target or pivot, I suppose, in what
Is
part of
this
the world
is
you're
this
around.
a Fontalan? Was he the number 2?
No,
Or was
he's
that
on.
the 23? My apologies if I'm screwing any names up here. My apologies. No, it is a Fontalan. Fontalan, the number 2 that's got the Suarez on.
Yes. Straight to Fontalan.
Noah's not happy with himself there.
Yeah, that is a bit of his bread and butter. He hit it quite nicely, but obviously not the right, just right in the right angle. Watson's
Shane
played
Watson
in front.
definitely driving the boys along. He's got a good square ball there. Can we get a strike on goal? Holding the play up. Holding the play up here. They're going to go back and trying to work their way in. Oh, got some overloads on the far side. Can he get the ball in? He's gone back to the top.
Oh.
And Watson has
There was some
blasted
really
over the bar.
patient build up there.
It
'Cause
was.
I thought they might have had a shot into feet again, but they were patient, kept the ball moving. And
Got them wide.
unfortunately, Watson just got under that one.
I don't want to refer to him as Pink Boots, but I keep forgetting his name. Peter Young. Young.
It's Samuel Young.
Samuel
back,
Young.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they put the middle names in there as well. It's really throwing me off here.
Doesn't take much.
No.
So you just noticed there, Hakoah really tried to flatten out the defence and then
Watson
get in
with a bit of a
behind.
move. Oh, it's a great turn there from Young. And that's a nice ball over the top from Oldfield.
Oh,
Noah's
keeper's come
come.
out.
Fontalan tried to bring the ball down, but they're playing some nice futsal here, Sim.
They're definitely right in this competition.
Oldfield drawing him up. Can he get himself close enough for a strike here? I think he's trying to draw the defence out as high as he can here. Hakoah do look a bit tired, and I think it could be the fact that they are doing a lot of chasing here.
Well, they haven't had a lot of the ball. North Sydney happy to maintain possession.
They do have the advantage, but you don't want to see them work over here either.
Interesting if Fabio gets a read on this pass and gets some pressure on Watson at the back there. There we go.
There we go. They've had the call.
Oh,
they've
he's done
misread it.
well. Young's done well.
Fontalan, he's seen the goalkeeper
We've
off.
had
Can he
one.
chip it? Oh, just wide. Good play, though. They had the call there. They've gone to look up there. A couple of little frustrated people from
I
North
was about
Sydney.
to say, it's very important that North Sydney don't get frustrated because they've got a lot of the ball. They just need to make sure that they stay consistent, stay persistent.
We do have to remember as well that there is a stop clock here as well,
Yep.
you know. So I can see that the Hakoah have handed in the timeout card, so we should see one coming here shortly.
Yeah, so next possession, because both teams will get one per half.
They do.
Obviously, if we go into extra time, it'll only carry on for what you've got left from the second half. So if
Correct.
you use it in the second half, you don't get the opportunity. So interesting them to call it about halfway through.
Oh, he's done well there. Oh, he's been asking for a foul. Could it be
Goalkeeper.
open goal? And he has missed. He's trying to ask for the...
Max Oldfield's not happy, so obviously we'll need that timeout on a Hakoah possession, but they've called it just about halfway through the half. So I think this is more of a opportunity for them to get some rest in,
Yes, I think
rather than necessarily a tactical.
I think I agree.
breakdown.
I tend to agree. I think it's just to get some recover here and to probably Ezekiel to get the boys in and maybe talk about a little bit of the how they're setting up at the moment. Oh, it's a strike from Watson.
Oh,
great save from
Oldfield's
Noah.
missed that. He
And
looks to have hurt his knee.
He does. As he's gone in there to strike and tap that in, he's hurt himself. So I think we're going to have the timeout here, and we do.
We'll see if Oldfield gets a bit of attention there. So just while we are at the timeout, Bull, I thought I'd mention just the last time these guys met during the regular season.
Yes.
Obviously, we've got 12 teams in the competition if you're new to it, and everyone played each other once. So these guys only met once, and Eastern Suburbs Hakoah came out with a 7-3 win when
Interesting.
they did meet. So obviously a lot tighter than that today.
It is. It is very close at the moment, and I could say it's a little bit of a cagey affair. I think with the way that Eastern Suburbs are setting up at the moment, sort of sitting back and relying on trying to chip the goalkeeper, I think they're going to have to change a little bit of the defence there and get up a little bit higher, Simo. But that would be me from my view. What about your thoughts?
Oh, look, it's a long game as well, so we've still got 3 quarters of the game to go. So I think they'll probably try and sit in and soak up a bit of that pressure for as long as they can. But they do need to take one of these counters when they go, and when they go, they need to go hard and go together. So it'll be interesting to see.
North Sydney are really putting the pressure on here as well. You know, I think I like the tactic that they're going there with the fifth man and trying to draw Hakoah out here. I think they just need to look for a little bit of penetration going through and trying to get that early pass in for what worked earlier, which was the early ball in and a nice little tap in there. So it'll be interesting to see if they can continue on with this here.
The third official there, just ushering the players back onto the court.
It looked like there was some heavy discussions hanging over at the Eastern Suburbs, and a lot to do with the fifth man and how they can counteract that at the moment. So I think you might see here is a little bit more pressure on the goalkeeper to try and catch him out here. So we'll see if this happens in this next set of play.
And again, Hakoah really trying to flatten them out. Just then, every single defensive player for North Sydney was in their attacking half.
Old
so
field
they'll
with the
look
ball here. We've got an opportunity. If he gets the ball down line early, Noah's come out wide. Oh, it's a great save.
Oh, that might have been a handball there. A few arguments.
Oh, it's a good strike. Unlucky. I think Felix would have had that covered anyway. The thing is, there is a little bit testy going on between North Sydney here, so we don't want to see them guys getting upset with themselves. It's only 2-1 at the moment.
Farrier's got himself one-on-one up the top here with Oldfield. Be interesting if we go long.
And it's well
Got to
intercepted.
pick him out. He has a lot of space in behind. I think he could start a little bit higher.
So we do have Farrier with the double at the moment. I think they've got to get him back on here. Cause a little bit of an outlet. Oh, it's a great turn there. He's turned Oldfield inside out, and he squared it. Ooh. Just missed with the back post tap in there.
Yes, Cesar Perego there trying to get into the back stick and
a little bit behind him.
Patient build up again here from North Sydney. Felix is getting a bit more torque out of the goalkeeper space there, which is nice, helping the Hakoah teammates.
Oh, it's a hard ball to deal with there. He's done well. Oh. Ezekiel didn't go out and pressure him enough there. Gave him enough chance to turn, but he couldn't get that into a cross into the goal mouth there. Just a bit more pressure. North Sydney is still going up for the high pressure here.
Just a reminder, we have got the second semi-final as well at 3:45 here at VSP, with Mountain Magic taking on Enfield All-Stars. So make sure you stick around for that one too.
Oh, it's a good ball, and it's
great
a great save. That's a good read there.
Number 7 there. Could have just a little dink there from Murrell. Would have been nice just over the keeper. Committed early.
Yeah, Young really, really dictating the play from the back there. The pink boots are doing him all sorts of favours here.
Well, not right there.
Sorry, spoke too early. Bit of the commentator's curse. Sorry, Young.
If he watches his back, he might have some words with you
later.
Yeah.
But he really is dictating the play back there. And that was a nice little threaded ball, and Felix has read that well coming out to slide there. So
you'll notice the difference here with international rules that the referees won't start counting the 4 seconds on kick-ins until the ball is down the line. So Hakoah very smart there and just taking their time.
Oh, it's a nice touch. Oh, he's left himself in exposed here. Can they get the strike off? He's taken a heavy touch.
Oh.
He's done well to work there. He's set himself out there.
A little bit too casual there out of the back from Hakoah.
That was Merrill trying to get the strike there. I think if he had a bit of a nicer touch there, I think he got a strike off there, Simo.
Just noticed as well, Farrier's got some strapping on that hamstring. Just saw him grab it. So hopefully he's all right, because he seems to be the danger man at the moment for Hakoah, so they would not want to be missing him at all.
Definitely not. He is the danger man. He's the one that's got the double at the moment. He's causing all sorts of problems as they're getting out. I think they Hakoah at the moment are certainly finding a little bit of trouble. I don't think they're dealing with the press too well.
And you just think as the game goes longer and longer with them having less ball. A chance here for North Sydney.
Oh, he's not happy. He's writhing in pain.
Oh, that's a great save.
That's a strike from Morrell with the volley.
Oldfield had a few claims for some fouls up and around the D.
I think I've heard an accent there too. I think he could be from England, Simo.
Yes.
He'd be up and about. He would have had an early start watching the Euros.
Oh, it's a great save there from Felix. Another corner. Yes, he's not looking to...
We've seen a strike that's hit the post, and another one that's saved from Oldfield.
That's come off the apex there. Great strike from Elbra. He wants another one.
That was a stunning strike that rattled the frame of the goal there, Simo. We're certainly seeing the ante's been upped here. Oh, it's a heavy touch from Ellsbury as he brought it back. Nice little play. Get themselves a little bit of time here.
When they do break the Hakoah defence and they're unorganised, the number of overloads are fast. They just need to make sure they take those chances, because they are getting them.
There's a couple of heavy breathers here from the Hakoah. They might have to get a sub. We can see
James
Reid
warming
up on the bench here. Yeah. So
it's a great call from the referee there. Definitely a Hakoah ball. James Reid's getting ready. Looks like he'll be coming in for Robbie Ezekiel.
Ezekiel's giving himself a spell. I think he's going to do a bit of talk here from the bench here. He might do a bit more directing from the sideline rather than being on the pitch at the moment. And the call's coming from the back here around the press here. North Sydney doing well with the pressure.
I think the problem they've got is their deepest player is on the halfway line. So if they need that outlet for a long ball, they haven't really got it. So North Sydney building again. Nice ball down the line, but
unlucky with Ellsbury.
Elbra just couldn't get there.
Young really, he can really pass that ball quite well there. Now, obviously didn't find the feet that time, but he's really looking to sort of push the envelope here.
I think if he can just get that pass a little bit more crisp, Felix with no options there but to go long.
Well, it's hard. You can see there with the pressure that's being applied from North Sydney, mate. Noah's just been throwing that ball away into the corner and wants to reset the defence. So,
Couple of
interesting.
subs here for North Sydney with Oldfield coming to the bench.
I think he's deserved that spell, Simo. He's worked hard. He's had a couple of good chances on goal and a couple that have been
Scaloni's
saved.
back on and he's looked okay when he's in that first stint, so we'll see how he goes now if he gets on the ball.
He does. He was playing out on that right-hand side before and he was getting that nice little toe bash off on goal. So, be interesting to see if this is his strong foot working on this side with a nice big early touch. If he can take on the big man, he might get a chance from here. Oh,
They're finding that line ball quite easily, so obviously Hakoah are happy to protect the centre of the court.
Oh, Watson with the strike.
Great
It's a great save. It's
Tips
relied
out.
on the heavy. Young playing that deep roll has picked the ball up again. Watson's come himself over to this far side here as well. Wants to change the angle a little bit.
North Sydney just handed in their timeout card as well, Bull, so it'll be interesting to see how they want to regroup there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a strike from Watson. He's gone with a toe bash.
Personally, for North Sydney, I would not be calling the timeout just to try and keep the ball in play, keep Hakoah running, run that bench into the ground because they've got the numbers, North Sydney. So
I agree. So they're throwing the card. I think it might be just to have a bit of a reset here, but I agree with you. I wouldn't be playing that card at the moment. They've got Hakoah on the back foot. Hakoah haven't seen the ball for a long time, and I think they're getting frustrated. Oh, it's a great turn. Nice little nutmegs. Jinx. As they go again with the slow base.
line ball again.
Patient build up.
We've got some numbers over the back stick. Nice play.
That's a ball in there. Oh, Ellsborough's just sneaking in around that top of the box there, looking for a little touch.
Got the timeout there, so we'll have another minute here. Hakoah will be looking to get some air in.
Does it give you some itchy feet being here, Simo? Thinking that you want to get out there and play?
With the amount of pain my ankle's in right now, not, but usually I would definitely be jumping at this. So, obviously, yeah, it is a great opportunity here with futsal all year round, and the Winter Futsal League is just growing and growing. It's great to see some new teams in this year.
Yep.
And to get 12 teams here every week is a great achievement. So, thanks to Football New South Wales.
And congratulations to Geordie as well for obviously running this and talking about that if teams want to apply to get into this, that they can head to the Football New South Wales website. And there's a link that goes into where the futsal space is. So if you get yourself across that, go in there, put your team in. If you think you guys can make it at this level, the more the better because, we want to see more of those teams like the community-based North Sydney team playing here as well, Simo. Against
an established NPL1, like top-level futsal Premier League team in Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. So it is a great opportunity and it is great to see futsal all year round. It can only be good for the game.
I certainly don't like sitting next to this buzzer.
It's quite loud. To be fair, this is the closest I've ever been to the referees and not arguing with one. So it's great to have our officials here. Obviously, we thank them because without them, there is no game. So
That's
it's great
exactly
to have them
right. No, thank you. It's they always do cop a bit of flack, more so probably from you and I, Simo. It's a great little early ball. He's taking his time with the touch, but Ellsborough. I'm not sure if that was a set play straight off here. Watson's going to be racing into goals.
And Reed slotted it in. It's a great goal there. Well done from Farrier, but that is the danger that Hakoah pose on that counter-attack.
Great transition futsal. The opportunity of a chance down the other end from Ellsborough, taking a bit of a heavy touch there. If he had got that strike away a little bit earlier, we could be talking about a 2-2 scoreline here. But
I think just to keep with the Portugal-Brazilian theme, they've started calling James Reed James out there.
Oh, James.
Which is interesting. And that was from Robbie Ezekiel as well, so I'm interested to...
we'll have to pick his brain.
I think we will.
If we get a changeover in the half
maybe a post-game
break.
interview.
Certainly intrigued there, but Farrier with the unselfish play there could have gone for the hat-trick. Instead, he sort of laid it off there for the nice little easy tap-in from Reed, who made himself available.
Fontalan here down the left.
Oh, it's
we went have another corner.
a little deflect there.
It would be nice if we take the corner stats down because North Sydney have had plenty of them. Unfortunately, haven't done too much with them yet. Scaloni will be on it. Fontalan coming in short on the left foot.
Oh,
it's a block there. Ezekiel, who gets there first?
Ellsborough with a nice bit of calm play.
Oh, it's nice there from Youngie.
I think we're getting Ezekiel mixed up there, Simo. That's the 12.
Oh yeah, they do look quite similar.
That was Suarez Perego.
Yes, Cesar.
And again, apologies if I'm butchering any of these naming pronunciations. I certainly do apologise in advance.
It's a nice little oriented control there from James Reed.
I do love seeing that. It's one of the best moves in futsal, isn't it?
It is. Face him up. Stephen Knight would be proud. As you can see now, Hakoah have flattened right their line right out. So what they're trying to do is expose some space in behind.
So
Watson's
anyone watching
high,
it,
so it'll be interesting.
Looking for a bit of a 4-0 here. As they've gone with that, and then talking in a 4-0 situation, you try and flatten the line with no target, getting 4 players across the court, and bringing that defensive up there. So
They need an extra pass or two that allows someone to get into that space. Otherwise, they could have just kicked that from the kick-in. So interesting. Like it is a worthy tactic, but not if you haven't got forward runners.
Very true.
Watson with a nice little face pass there out to Young.
Oh, Young's
Nice
done well
feet.
with the ball. Oh, no, he's left himself here. There
Barriers on it again.
opportunity for a counter-attack. Reed with the chance.
Fonatalan did well there just to get his body across Reed. But it looks like Hakoah are going to step up here and apply some pressure. Interesting tactic. Scaloni's free on the left if they can find him.
Shane Watson with a nice little left foot there. Predominantly with the right footer. He's got himself into a nice space. We've got a counter-attack here. 4-on-3 with numbers.
There it is.
And
There's
it's
his
a
left
strike.
foot. So we called it earlier there from Scaloni. We said he loves to get on that left foot. And with a nice little toe, doesn't give the keeper an opportunity to react there with no back lift.
Certainly want to give credit there to Watson to happily take that ball in the back court there and flick a ball up to a target who held that up for the nice little inside lay. And
We're back on here, 3-2 ball.
They are. We're crawling back here.
Whatever level of...
we love to see this. We love to see these in the finals, don't we? We love to see the tight games.
We thought at 3-1 there was a little bit of a level of comfortability coming over Hakoah, but 3-2, it's anyone's game.
Absolutely. Ezekiel still dictating the traffic out there. Oh, this gun that Reed's
Youngie's read it.
Young
Great save. He's got it gone back to him.
Great save from Felix there. Reed's put his hand up. He knew what he did there. He tried to play the square ball across, which was read well by Young. Been thwarted.
Noah Felix in goals there.
Strike. Oh.
You know what?
with the left foot and the right foot toe dash.
He's handy off both feet there. Going long here. Farrier's got it. Oh, it's a great recovery from Scaloni. He's had that shot and tracked back about 20 metres there to get there, so it's well done. Max Oldfield comes back in.
He's had a bit of a spell and he's got himself ready to go.
Oh, there's a whole foot on
Excited
court
on
there.
the bench.
Rules have changed.
Yeah, we have been out for a while, Sim. I think it's allowed these days.
I just looked at it and went, oh no. Oh no.
Normally with a foot in court, we would get called and pinged for that. And Simo would often argue about that with these said referees just before.
I usually argue about you doing because I never did it.
Oh, please.
So you can see Farrier right in front of us here with that hamstring heavily strapped.
And certainly holding on to it. He's
Good recovery from Reed there.
I'm not sure if he's labouring with that hamstring, Sim, but he looks a little bit restrictive with that.
Was Carlos Villazan, who's come on the third team for North Sydney. His first stint of the game.
Robbie Ezekiel, very ever-present in there. Never fazed by having the ball at his feet. Oh, it's a lovely touch. Brought under there.
He's calm.
So Hakoah's trying to slow it down here. It's a gorgeous ball into feet. Can we get the strike on goal?
Oh, it's a great block. Against that man Scaloni getting that block so Watson doesn't have to.
He's working very hard at both ends here, Scaloni, isn't he? The game has certainly opened up here, Sim.
So Prego took that corner, found Farrier. Shot blocked by Oldfield. Oldfield's getting a bit physical here.
Oh, he started to throw himself to the ground and call for the foul, but it's not there. Not there.
Robbie Ezekiel shakes his head in disgust there. Not sure if that's with the lack of a foul or if he wanted the ball there from Farrier.
Could be a combination of both, Sim.
Yes, and we've got number 8 entering the pitch. So Diusembin has come in.
Diusembin, first time. We'll have to ask for a couple of nicknames. I prefer the nicknames than going the fullies, so we might have a bit of a chat at half-time.
Keepers out. What's he going to do? Looks to the back stick. It is a good block there from
Almost
Villazan.
a deflect into the goal there too, as well, Simo, as he's running back there. So we've got a couple of new faces onto the pitch at the moment for North Sydney. So can they keep the momentum up?
Hakoah shifting a bit of the pressure here now. They've got a few corners in a row. Be interesting.
Got a strike from Reed. He's had a nice strike, and that's a good block from Young.
Farrier looks dangerous here with his back to goal. And Reed
like
he's found Farrier again.
It's good target play.
Oh, it's a great save from Watson.
Great save from Watson. Got himself on the toe.
I thought he would have laid that off for Reed there coming through.
A little bit slower getting up, Shane, these days compared to what he used to. He does throw himself about, but doesn't he? So we're going for a set play here with the ball going back to where it was. Oldfield, Reed's holding it up in the corner. He's looking to bring it back out. Can we get the play? They are certainly looking into Farrier at the target there. There is a game play to get it and get the runners off him. I think he likes having his back to goal and the ball at his feet. So.
Oh, Villazan turning it over there.
Well read by Ezekiel. Ezekiel with the opportunity here. He's just going to
He's
look to slow
calm.
it down. He's played the ball into the right space here. Farrier with a touch. Oh, he's chipped him. Watson with the save. There's a ball ricocheting everywhere.
It's done everything but go in. They've thrown the dishwasher and the kitchen sink at Watson in goal there, and somehow has managed to stay out.
Those clothes. Did you say, what was it, the kitchen sink and the dryer?
Thrown it all.
Oh, the whole lot.
Yeah, dishwasher, kitchen sink. We'll find some more
Paul Watson.
items.
Paul Watson, I tell you. What else do you want to throw in there?
He's got some white goods, though.
He's a wholesaler. That's a good touch there. Oh, that's a beautiful set play off a corner.
It's a great play. You see they're lining up there with the two guys on the edge of the tee, and there's a lot of movement there, which is creating some troubles. But,
nice little dummy run to get himself into the play, and Robbie with the secondary run there. So, he's gone for the heavy touch. Reed there. Can we get the numbers? The numbers chasing back. We've got a 4-on-3 at the moment. Reed with the nice little feet.
Villazon's turned over his last couple of touches there. He might have been up watching the Copa America before he got here. Big shout out to the Uruguayans watching after defeating Brazil today on penalties.
We've gone to half-time here. Geez, that half did go quick for a stop clock.
Robbie's Eagles not happy. He reckons there's a couple of seconds left.
Yeah, he's claiming that.
So benches will change over here. We've gone into half-time at 3-2. Eastern Suburbs Hakoah up over North Sydney Futsal Club.
Simo, I just want to get your thoughts on that half, mate. What did you think?
Look, I think North Sydney have had plenty of the ball, especially playing with that power play. I think Hakoah are really just trying to pick their times because obviously they're down on a few plays in terms of numbers compared to what North Sydney have got. Hey, mate, you all right? Robbie Ezekiel here just come over. He's very honoured to have us commentating. A couple of footsaloos on the bench.
It's very...
overall, that's my thoughts overall. Look, obviously both keepers having a big role to play so far. But, I think towards the back end, especially after that second time, I think Hakoah started to take a bit more control of the game.
Yeah, just having a look at what it's been, I think the tactic here from North Sydney to go with the fifth man has paid some sort of dividends, but it's also been a little bit of an Achilles heel with not getting back in time or a little bit slow to recover. As you'd know, Simo, it's a bit hard when playing in that role with the recovery that you've got to get back there and make sure that you get numbers behind the ball if you're willing to lose the ball. So they've either got to get a strike on goal or they've got to get a result, as you'd know. So I think I don't mind the tactic. Can they keep it up for the whole game? I'm not sure. I think Hakoah will be happy with this so far, but certainly I think North Sydney have had more of the play. I think more of the run of the play, I should say. Yeah,
it will be interesting. Just having a look at what's happening on the bench here. Noah Felich has taken off his keeper gear and he's pulled out the number 10 white jersey. So it looks like he'll be coming on the court.
Oh, Felix, where's he going? Is he going as a star target man? Who knows? Not only can he do it in the goals, but he can do it on the pitch, apparently. Time will tell.
Well, we don't know if he can yet, so we'll have to wait to see when he gets on. But, very interesting first half. And it'll be interesting to see now with a keeper change how that just alters how Hakoah are going to move around. It does give them another set of legs as well to come off the bench.
Do you think this is a tactical ploy to get a few more legs running around there? Do you think they got tired legs from chasing in the fifth man here, Sim?
Well, we'll just see, obviously, if the quality of this second keeper can match up with Noah, because he had a great first half. But I do think they do need the legs. So,
and just a bit of the. Just want to run through our sponsors again, and a big thank you to Football New South Wales, Gowgates, Mitre, Deploy, Kappa, and Wholesale Trophies as well. If we missed that earlier.
Yeah, very grateful for everyone there. So we're going to have a quick break here, and we'll be back for the second half starting shortly. All right, so the buzzer's gone, and we are back for the second half here. North Sydney Futsal Club will be starting. A bit of housekeeping, Ball, just to clear up.
Oh, yes, okay, yeah,
big,
please.
Big shout out to Adrian Tamblin, who's, I don't know, the head honcho with the referees.
Apparently listening in. Thanks, Adrian.
Thank you, mate. It's good to know that you're watching and to pick me up on. Apparently, we're playing on a futsal pitch, not on a futsal court.
Yeah, we've been refrained from calling it a court. I apparently was right for the first time.
I reckon he's misheard, and I probably said it right.
Yeah,
maybe.
Was. Yeah, that's
no,
correct.
so apparently we're not playing. It's not an area of play. It's not a floorboarded surface that we kick the ball on, marked out by white lines. It is a futsal pitch. Somehow.
Pitch.
So I don't know who pitched that to the people up top.
Thanks for the clarification,
Adrian. And the other one, we've actually had an incorrect entry on the team sheet. So we do apologise. The number 9 is not Tharia because that's Elizier, who's just jumped into goals. So the number 9 is Vinicius Costa Yanyakomo, who's got himself 2 goals.
Yes.
So Vinny, I do apologise.
Yeah, Vinny, sorry, mate. We're probably not getting a commentating gig again, thanks to some people who filled out the team sheet. Not mentioning names, Robbie Ezekiel.
So we've got a corner earlier for North City Futsal Club. Just a reminder, if you are just tuning in, this is the semi-finals from the New South Wales Winter Futsal League.
And you're joined by Mr. Dean Bully Lockhart here and my esteemed colleague, Mark Simo Symington. So thank you for tuning in, guys, and listening to us talk.
Yeah, currently 3-2 to Hakoah. And as we said, if you just have tuned in, Hakoah down on a few players. North Sydney got a full bench, so they're looking to apply some pressure here at the moment. Hakoah gone to a bit more of a 4-0, trying to get some one-on-ones out wide ball.
And we have seen a bit of the plays. So for those who might have missed the first half, a couple of opportunities is North Sydney were playing with the 5th man and sort of got themselves an early goal. And then Hakoah sort of steadied the play a little bit and have got some had some chances with the bit of the counter-attacking kind of ball and a few simple tap-ins, shall we say. So they've been good for the opportunities here. Now, North Sydney going back to the tactic of the 5th man. Shane Watson in front of us here has had a couple of good strikes on goal. So slowing the play down. Young's been a bit of the dictator at the back.
He is still sitting quite deep. Happy enough to not invite pressure on himself. Watson happy to move this ball first time.
Well, he's got around him there. Fonatalan with the strike. Oh, Shane
Watson
with a nice little touch there. He's going to get himself a little bit another opportunity here.
Got the 10s entered as well, so Brock Saturdag's come in as well.
Saturdag, it's his first. So Saturday with the chance just to sort of bring it back and start it again there. Now Young sort of moving his way. Oh, Watson with the strike. I don't think it was on there. I know Oldfield in the corner. Want to have an opportunity. And Oldfield with the top goal scorer of 16 goals for North Sydney. Shane Watson well read with the ball. Oh, he's everywhere.
Unlike Shane Watson to get a bit vocal there. He's not happy.
He's certainly not happy there, is he? Making it known to the team members there that making sure that he get himself covered.
Interesting to know what Shane Watson just said there. I could not make it out.
Not happy, but there's certainly going to be a bit of a sub, I think, impending here, and that was certainly directed at the bench. Not happy with what's happening in the lineup at the moment. Now, whether it's a little bit of slow play or not, people not getting into their motion at the moment, but he is certainly not happy. Now, Hakoah just getting slow.
3-line here, nearly.
They're going to look for it. They've always been a team that plays some set pieces. Got a couple of little tricks up their sleeve. Nice little touch there.
I'm a big fan of the ball into the target and following it.
Look, if anyone's watched us, play futsal, Oldfield rather than play. If anyone's watched us play futsal, they still don't know. But we certainly like finding targets' feet, and shout out to Danny Martinez. Made a career out of standing there and us making him look good.
Fontaine, nice feet.
Oh,
just goes past the right post
strike
there.
On goal there. Nice little feet to the little roll inside.
Watson telling the team to slow it down and to not take these corners before they are ready, which is exactly right with international stop clock rules. That you can take as long as you want there until you put that ball on the court. Max Oldfield's feedback is telling Shane Watson to calm down. Don't know if that strategy's worked before.
Bit of calmness needed here. Watson getting a little bit animated at the moment. I think he's unhappy with a few things that are happening at the moment. So just got a bit of a break in play at the moment here. think we've had a sub come on. We have. We've been into a 4 sub. So Vinny has come back onto the pitch here. We're going to get it right this time. Not Farrier. We do have Vinny that's come onto the pitch. So thank you for collaborating that.
Vinicius definitely is the difference maker so far for Hakoah.
He is, mate. He's a really, it's the first time seeing him, Simone. I think he's got really, really good feet and a very strong outlet. But Sam Young's certainly had his bit of a measure sort of marking him there at the moment. He's certainly nice little bit of a interchange between those two.
It is a good little battle there. Generally, if Vinny found himself a bit high, you might find Young step in front.
Yeah,
but,
and I think
because it's so shallow at the moment, he hasn't really got the opportunity to do that, which allows Farrier to pick that ball up on his favoured left peg.
Not Farrier.
Vinny, sorry. Fonosalan not happy with that call there.
And you are right. I think that's what led to the second goal, actually. I think Young tried to step in front, and Vinny just used his body weight to sort of roll him there and get the strike on goal, which was a nice finish to make comment in that first half. So we're still started off. It's 3-2 at the moment. Now, we haven't had any sort of real pressure at the moment. It's sort of been a bit scrappy to start the second half. Max has got the ball back in there. He's kept it in. He's a bit dubious about whether that went out or not. Don't think that was the right play. He's apologised for that pass there, Watson.
I haven't seen Watson apologise before, so that's an interesting thing. So he was looking for the back stick there for Fonotalan, and it was, as he just said to his sideline, that it would have been a tap-in if the pass was there. So, look, it looks like Hakoah are going to try and move the ball all over the pitch. Mr. Tamblin, for you.
And as made mentioned before, I don't know whether, I think it was spoken at half-time, just briefly before we cut to the break, that Felix is no longer in goal. So they have changed the goalkeeper for Hakoah.
Double sub here with Fonotalan and Sadada coming off.
Oh, it's a nice touch on from
Ellsborough. The two subs linking up there, so Elborough and Murrell.
Well, I called him Ellsborough. My apologies. I'm getting the L from Lewis, the S from Lewis.
The S from Hillsborough.
Hillsborough. So Elborough.
Elborough. Watson, sorry, it's not Watson. We're at the other end there. So
Oldfield.
That was Farrier taking the option just to play that over the sideline.
Oldfield
Watson moves up on the right side.
Sydney. Now, I think Young needs to get himself a little bit higher if they want to start to penetrate a little bit deeper. I get that he's trying to cover for Shane just in case. But if they're going to throw a bit of caution to the wind, he needs to get himself up in that little corner there to try and get a strike off if he can. Because he has got a good pass on him, as I've made note earlier. Now, very calm
nice
play.
Ball.
Can we get a strike off? That's a
Lay
good
off.
ball. Oh, he's fluffed his lines there.
Murrell would want that chance over again. They're the ones you dream of. Little layoff there on your favoured right peg.
Absolutely. No pressure on the ball either.
Probably had time to take a touch there as well. It's been a slow 4 minutes so far. A little bit of intensity, but the ball has spent a bit of time out. So obviously the ball heading out, the clock will stop. So we will get a full 20 minutes of stop clock here for this half. Still a tight game here. Ball 3-2. Reed just couldn't find Vinny.
It's been very, very scrappy to this second half. It's no sort of clear-cut opportunities, and I don't think they've had the. I don't think Maccabi or Hakoah has sort of pushed the button here, the go.
Hakoah stepping up, putting a bit more pressure on here.
I've referenced the old name. My apologies for what
Young
it was.
is free. If North Sydney could have got out there. You notice, though, with Elborough coming on, he's happy to sit in behind James Reed.
Yeah, I've certainly liked his play, Simo. He's got himself into some good positions and had a couple of opportunities as well. So
long 4 seconds.
It's a nice little 1-2 there. And they've got themselves a chance, and Murrell is unfortunately overrun the ball, but there's some nice sort of play through there.
Couldn't get his feet sorted there, Murrell. So if he did, they had a little 2-on-1 there. So Reed now plays it out to Ezekiel. Ezekiel's got some support. Vinny showing. Nice little diagonal ball. On his favoured left foot, he's faced.
Ooh.
Young coming out on top this half in that little battle.
Nice little feet there he does. We've made comment on it earlier, but I can't emphasise how good he is playing with that ball up the top.
Nice little play there. Ezekiel made a nice little change-up run. Just couldn't be found there by Vinny.
I'm not sure about you, but that first half went a bit quick. I think the ball was in play for a while, so that certainly went by at a faster rate, whereas... Yeah. I think we've had a little bit slower to start here because the ball has spent a lot of time out.
Yeah, after that second time out in the first half, the ball stayed in for an extended period of time. I think that was because Hakoah had a bit more of it. They were able to retain possession and there wasn't as many turnovers. So Elborough's done well there, applying a bit of pressure to Vinicius. Ball's gone out for a kick in there.
Robbie trying to dictate a bit of the play here. Ezekiel.
Just telling Perego to get out here.
Oh, it's
Nice
a great
turn.
turn. Or can we get some more applied pressure? There's a couple of numbers
Refs-
around the ball here. We've
refs
got a bit of a
happy to let that
counter-attack.
go.
Murrell's beating his man. And Reed just using his body there. A bit of
Just
strength.
stepped across. Play on. All good. I'll let it go.
Good use of his body there to get in front of his defender. It's a great ball across from Robbie. Unfortunately, the man was not there at the back post to tap it in.
And Elbra's just taken that out, so
Young's come to the bench for the first time, I believe, Sim.
definitely this
It's a great
half.
ball into the target. It's a good turn. He's asking
Calls
for a penalty, and I
calls for a penalty, but we've gone the corner.
certainly don't think. I think he went down a little bit too easy under the challenge there. Right call. I would be asking for that as well.
Credit to him. I don't think he appealed. He kept trying to get that ball.
I think the
back
bench.
in the net,
Yeah,
so.
sorry. Apologies. The bench appealed. The
An
bench
assist
certainly
there. Hit again on his
great-
favoured left foot. Just got a bit of a slice on that. Didn't quite hit through the centre of the ball.
I do love that corner. Is the little chip over the back? It's always very effective. You see it used at international level far too often, but it's
Too often.
it works.
Yeah, you see there, Elbro had started to sneak in a little bit more narrow there, trying to get a little bit more closer to the goal. But Watson obviously didn't check his surroundings and played the ball on the line.
It's a
Got
great
run
ball.
here.
Can we get a touch finish? Oh, he's gone for the toe bash. Great save from Watson there.
Roll and toe there from Fabio.
Could he have taken that first time, Simo?
I don't mind it, but if he's going to toe there, you probably want to go roof.
Yes.
Back
yes.
across the keeper, go nice and high.
Oh,
There is something about a roll and toe that just
It does look good. if it's-
nostalgic, isn't it?
It is.
Any
it is.
futsal purist will love to see it.
Oh,
Fabio
it's
again.
A little wraparound there.
Ball stayed in.
He's getting the long limbs moving there. Or Robbie's lost possession back of the court there. Can he get pinched
Elba.
here?
Oh, it's good coverage from Fabio there.
Nice strong play from Elbra. He certainly going himself about it. I don't think Robbie wanted that to happen at the back of the pitch there. Can't afford to lose it when you don't have numbers behind you there, Sim. That's a
Scaloni,
good strike.
he does not mind a shot, does he?
I think Scaloni's been one of the more deadlier people for the North Sydney team. It's a strike from Watson, blocked off by the body, and unfortunately Morel can't get that under control there.
Just with that many numbers of bodies in there, the shot is always dangerous because your deflection can pop anywhere, but North City did not have many people in there, in and around the D.
I think that's what happened for the first goal, where Watson
touch from
threw
Reid.
it across for a couple of bodies. Ball's come flying over to the commentators' area there.
Fontalan is going to enter back in the court. Sorry, the pitch.
Yes, he's corrected himself there.
I know, I'll get there before the feedback comes in. Looks like Murrell's the one who's going to be coming out.
Oh, the ball's gone, unfortunately, under the foot there. Gives a chance for...
Murrell's done the old, I'm going to stay on the far side of the court so I don't have to come off.
It's
And Fontalan is itching to get back in the pitch.
It's a tactic employed by many. Oh, he's gone close to the line there, Watson, playing with a bit of fire there.
I think they need to start taking these little bit of risks because 3-2 down, they do need to create something here.
It's a nice little flick down the line there. It's a
Oldfield.
ball across. Can we
There's
get a
Murrell.
shot? Oh!
He did not want to come off, and for good reason. Now he's going to trot off with a goal to his name.
Oldfield with a nice ball over the top there. The little flick. There was 2 flicks in a row there.
Tell you what, the flick down the line, you cannot beat it. It is a great play if it's done well. Watson probably put it a little bit higher than he wanted to, but it is difficult to defend when the ball's off the pitch.
I don't think Hakoah will be happy with that one, conceding that. No pressure applied at the back toes and allowed for an easy volley. I wouldn't say easy, but a simple volley in the sense that allowed the time for it to happen.
Elba there just fouling Reid.
Things have heated up here. We've got to 3-3 now.
Watson's called for the timeout. Still 13 to go here. Watson's called for the timeout just to settle things down. I think getting back to 3-3. You might want to keep the momentum, but he's happy to have a little break, I think.
I don't know if that's the right tactic there, Simo. I think they've got a little bit of their tails up at the moment. You want to sort of keep that momentum going in. Can we get some pressure on the ball?
Reid's
It's a
done
nice
well.
touch from Reid.
Oh, he's put too much on that.
I think Reid could have been a bit selfish there.
I think if Elbra's obviously trying to hedge his bets there and steal that ball and didn't get to, and that's the danger. As soon as we get unequal numbers, unbalanced numbers, you can be punished.
So again, North Sydney move into the fifth man. I don't know if we want to call it a power play anymore because we're just it's so much more of a regular thing at the moment. But they're looking to go for the kill here. Watson's looking for the ball. He's dictating the play back here. Elbra's with a stray ball.
Fonotolana's done well to keep that in, but Hakoah stepping up, applying a lot of pressure.
And Watson's going to have to drop off there because, I think we're sending the ball that far deep and not giving himself enough
Reed's on
enough
here for a ball
space.
down the line. Didn't want it.
So both teams employing the tactic of the fifth man here.
Well, Farry's just put that forwards there to Vinicius. He's kept it in.
So for any listeners that are unaware of the fifth man, do you want to explain that, Simo?
Yeah, so the rule is the goalkeeper can only have possession of the ball once in his own half until either the other team touches it or the ball moves out of play. So if they've used that touch, that's why you'll see the goalkeepers moving over the halfway line. So they'll be in the attacking half, so they can have as many touches as they want in that area.
It is a great tactic when you get to close times of the game like this, isn't it? You know, where you want to see a bit more excitement, an empty net,
Yes.
chances to chip the keeper.
Well, it's definitely something that used to just be, we're down at the end of the game, get an extra court player on and take that risk. But you see now it's creeping into the game, especially here in New South Wales. You know, like the team started with that today. North Sydney is their first possession. They went to it. So it is something that's more common, probably worked on more at training offensively and defensively, and you're seeing that now. Fontalan plays the ball out to Elbra. He's one-on-one.
Elbra's trying to cut inside where all the numbers are, so they're just going to try and settle. Oh, it's a hard ball there. He's getting himself a hard ball. Reed's got himself in front here.
3-on-2.
We've got a counter-attack. I don't think he's chosen.
Well, 3-on-1.
Counter-attack back the other way.
It's well done by Fabio. He's happy with that one.
He is very happy, and he's done himself well, because I tell you what, they were struggling with numbers coming back there, Simo.
So just reminding you, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah finished top of the pile here, only dropping one game due to a forfeit. North Sydney Futsal finished in 4th place. He's touched that twice there.
Yeah, he has. Do you think it's
Vinicius.
he's gone for the chip, just wide.
He wants his hat-trick.
Vinny wanted the hat-trick. Watson caught in no man's land there and wasn't in any rush to get back there either. Now, we've got a chance going down the other end. We've certainly seen the game open up, haven't we? It's gone to 3-3 now. A lot more free-flowing futsal. The ball is staying in court a lot longer now.
One thing I have noticed is 2 chicken schnitzel rolls making its way over to the commentary table.
Oh, my God, I'm happy about that.
Oh, Fabio's done very well.
He's done well with his feet here. Max has got himself into a bad position. Can they counter-attack on here?
Oldfield
Got
being
the numbers.
physical.
He's done well.
Just left it behind there.
Did all the hard work up to the last touch there.
Young has been off the court for an extended period of time here. Villazon has found his way back onto the court.
So they've taken off Scaloni with their goal-scoring threat. Now...
the VSP net has struck again. Interesting to see if that net is perfectly in halfway or not, Bull.
It looks a bit dubious from this angle, Sim. But I want to make a comment. Do you think that Hakoah are missing Ethan DeMilo here, their top goal scorer?
Oh, I don't think there's a doubt about that. Not only just a set of legs, but obviously he's a top player. Where we've got our Felix has found himself on the court now. So he played the first half in goals. And
he's gone for the strike early, Oldfield.
I wonder if he'll just be on for a couple of minutes just to give the boys a break, or if this is a proper tactic and he can play on the court. Be interesting to see.
It's funny you were giving the tactic before and talking about how the fifth man. So goalkeepers have got to be a bit of a double act now, and not only just a goalkeeper, but good with their feet as well. So we've just had our schnitties delivered. This is delightful. We won't be eating on camera here at the moment, though. We're not even on camera, thank God. You don't want to see this head.
Audio only on our behalf.
So they've got they've moved up into here now. Ezekiel's sort of dictating the play, and the goalkeeper is in the half, so it's able to go back. Oh, Ezekiel saw the chance there with Shane Watson trying to sneak a couple of yards up there, but unfortunately he's put it over the bar.
Wouldn't mind seeing Shane Watson's heat map here.
He's certainly been all over the court, hasn't he? I think probably the furthest he hasn't gone is probably right up in the other side. Oh, it's a loose touch there.
Elbra, the danger man here.
Elbra on that left foot. He wants to get himself cutting back in on that foot, doesn't he, to get a strike on goal. Watson creeping himself up. It's a nice ball to the corner here. Ooh, no result.
Just couldn't find Elbra there on the top of the D.
That's been the tactic all day, getting that ball into the corner. So they reset themselves here. Watson with the strike on goal. Now, I don't think he's found his angles at the moment because he hasn't hit many on target. You'll have to bring that radar down a little bit.
He might argue he's closer than usual.
We'll have a debrief with him after the game. Ezekiel
one on the scone there.
Yeah, right in the mush. Not the one where you want to be hit with a futsal ball, that's for sure. I can talk about other areas you don't want to be hit, but we'll save that for another time. That's one of them. Now, it's gone back into a bit of a lull period at the moment. We're just sort of seeing what we can do here. The goalkeeper's pinched himself a couple of yards here. Now, we've gone back to a bit of settled play. We've got some unbroken numbers. Ezekiel running forward with the ball. We've got the ball into the corner.
That's a great block
sliding
from
challenge.
Fontalan getting across there
He'll
well.
be up and about with that too. Those ankle guards got him there, I think. Now, are they going to bring the keeper up a little bit for this? No, I don't think they are at the moment. They're happy to sort of just dictate and sit here. Although Felix wants the ball. Felix wants the ball here. The illustrious number 10 for a goalkeeper. Oh, that's a trip.
Yeah, that was a foul there.
Yeah, that's an easy foul there.
The pitch is not very forgiving as well, so you might have seen there as Villazon went down, he's hurt his hand or wrist. Still giving a bit of a shakeout. Fingers look a bit tender.
So we've just had over 10 minutes of play, Simo, so that might be a bit of a shock to you, mate. But as considering how fast it...
Watson was nowhere there. It was just Fontalan guarding the net.
Yeah, as I said, it might have put you off around what the time is at the moment. It has been going slow. As we mentioned, it was a lot faster in the first half with the ball not making its way out. So be interesting to see what they're going to continue to go with here.
If this does say level ball, what are we heading in for extra time?
Oh, there's an opportunity here. There's numbers behind the ball. Fontalan's making his way in front.
Cesar Perego has pressed the house down there.
Shane Watson just want to get rid of it there.
Well
Safe
done.
and get himself back into goals.
The number 12, Cesar Perego, has done very well there.
North Sydney, the community club, as mentioned, certainly making a lot of this game here. They're playing some really, really good futsal. A little bit of pressure. That's a lovely little play.
Villa's on there again. He's been a different player this second stint. He struggled in the first half, but he's definitely got a bit of defensive prowess there.
The brilliant Brazilian connection of Perego and Vinny coming to the foray there.
North Sydney have just handed in their timeout as well. So
I thought you made mention of that earlier. It's just been a while coming.
No, Watson called for it, but they didn't hand it in.
Thought you were misleading the fans. Oh, Watson's gone on for the counter-attack. We've got numbers here. Can we get the ball out wide? Strike on goal.
Shane Watson was Peter Spatzets. He's on target.
Oh, Oldfield has managed to control the ball there. Working at both ends here, Oldfield.
I think just for these court players to be aware that Watson is so high up the court. It's another layer of them defensively to think about. Headers in futsal.
You love to see it. Love to see headers in futsal. Now, was he high up the pitch or high up the court? Good timing, guys. It'll get us a chance to go to our schnitzel. So we'll just have a short break while they have a timeout here. With the game tied at 3-3 at the moment and a bit of end-to-end. So we'll leave you guys with at the moment. 7:54 minutes to go. There's a little bit of arguing happening from North Sydney at the moment. So we'll be back shortly once this timeout is finished. So with the North Sydney Futsal Club calling the time out there, just a bit of a chance to regroup and talk through their tactics as we get deep into this second half of the semi-final here between Hakoah and North Sydney Futsal Club. Shane Watson directing a lot of the traffic from the back here. And Oldfield wants to get a couple of chances as the top goal scorer for North Sydney. He wants to get himself up the pitch here. Oh, Watson with an errant touch. He's given one away here. Fabio, what can he do? Oh, has he taken it too much? He has not. Watson with the heavy touch there that's led to the goal. He had an open net, but he decided to take through with the roll and took a bit of control there, and the nice little calm finish, a little bit of composure there. 4-3 to Hakoah. Vieira Filho with the nice feet up there for the big man. Now, we don't want to see the bit of panic there. I'm not sure if that that timeout has led to anything there. A little bit of arguing coming between the North Sydney players. Might be a little bit of frustration at the way they led to the goal at the moment. The ante has certainly been upped in this half here. Whilst my colleague tucks into his burger, I'll talk you through the plays. Simo with a mouthful of a delicious hamburger brought to you by the wonderful people at Valentine Sports Park. I think that goal has certainly brought up some good feet there. That was Sadadag with the feet that was going down the sideline. Wanted to do it himself. The Hakoah boys have certainly put up a little bit of pressure. That's got him a little bit up and about with that. I can certainly see the intent is going to be sort of pushed up the field. There's a lovely ball from Reed into the big man's feet. What can he do here? He's fashioned a shot. Shane Watson with the save. Oh my God, they put the pressure. He's gone early to roll it to himself. Oldfield with the touch. Sadadag with a nice little backheel touch there. Can he get the ball out wide? Fontalan with a nice touch. And he's managed to win himself a corner there. He's got the team up there. Can we get him up through the line?
Sorry, I've just finished my burger and just noticed there. It's the first time Hakoah really flattened the opposition out and made the runs in behind.
I think there might need to be a tactic to bring Scalone on and Elbra. I think that might need to be the go here.
I think it's what you do notice when there's a couple of key players off for North Sydney. The tempo definitely does drop.
I haven't seen. I hope Sang Young's all right. I haven't seen Young come back on the pitch. Old Pink Boots, who was dictating the play. I haven't seen him come back on here, which is I'm not sure if it's a tactical thing or is he injured. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on at the moment.
He's currently down on the roller. Looks like he's working a hamstring, so maybe he's not fully 100% because they have lacked his little bit of guidance at the back there.
He has. It was a bit of a calm head at the back there. So nice. Certainly applied the pressure. The fourth official here with a lovely save.
Great hands. Might have put him in goals in the next semi-final.
He pinched a chip off me earlier. His hands were quick to move, I'll tell you that much. So it's a ball down the line.
Not a problem. Fontaine send it over.
Not
Ezekiel, sorry. Cesar Prego has left it behind.
Sadadag taking a few touches there. He had the opportunity to play it out wide. Now Shane Watson's still dictating the play here. They want to slow it down here. Just get themselves calm. There's a little bit of arguing, a bit of control. Oh, with the chance. Nice ball in from Sadadag into Murrell. He's had a couple opportunities, Murrell.
He's had a few times, just hadn't been able to quite find his feet.
That or it's been a little bit of an off-balance strike. So
you should see Hakoah try and get out now. Obviously got Felix up top. He's checked in. Ezekiel doesn't want to play him.
Oh, Ezekiel with the errant pass. I think he was waiting for the Reed of run to go down the sideline there. And Reed was a little bit late to the play. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, I'm going to get some numbers. I think Scalone wants to get himself back on here, and I think it's be the right tactic to get him on. He's been the most dangerous player, and
I think so.
Elbra as well for the North Sydney Futsal Club.
Here's Oldfield. Right
Oldfield with a strike.
Oh, he found him. Fontaine!
Oh!
Big save.
Great save.
Big save from Farrier and goals there.
Great save. Apologies if the volume went up there. That was it certainly got me excited with that strike.
I will not apologise for that.
So Watson is sort of wanting to slow it back down again. He can't afford another errant touch if they start to press him again. Oh, it's a nice little play from Sadadag.
Oh,
good. There's no pressure coming in from Felix there.
He did step into his own half there, so I wonder if they were a bit worried about that. But I don't think he's had possession in his own half from this play anyway.
So they're happy to sit. I think with Hakoah sitting a little bit deeper, I think getting a little bit of fuel in the tank here at the moment.
Oldfield, nice feet.
It's a great save.
Another good save from Farrier.
Ah, that's Farrier. So not only did Farrier score 2 in the first half, he's saving everything.
And now he's in goals.
Oh.
No. My apologies to Vinicius and any of the fans watching home.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's a lovely save.
Sometimes those shots that go under difficult. He's going to... Oh, Watson was well out. Reed's gone diag. Just too high there for Felix.
So Felix has made a sub. He's gone to the
his way off
sideline
as
again,
well.
and they've brought on the superstar that is Vinny. And here we go. Scalone's coming back on here. Scalone's been very, very dangerous. And can he get himself up higher up the pitch and get himself a couple of chances here?
Again, they played Watson off the kick in. It's a bit of a waste of touch there. Hakoah handed in there. Time out.
No. Oh, can he get his hat-trick here? Can he get his hat-trick? And he does.
That is the danger of playing the power play.
It is. It is. We talked about it, and I think another errant ball has led to a pinch there, and Vinny has seized on the opportunity and got himself the hat-trick. He's been good today.
5-3 to Hakoah, to Eastern Suburbs Hakoah with 4 minutes 36, and Hakoah have got their timeout sitting on the bench next to you, Bully.
So, Simo, there's still a little bit of time here. Now, people might say, 4 minutes left in the game. That's not... And just as we say that, just flash one past the post. Fonatalan.
He's looked much better in the second half.
He has. I think he's worked himself into the game. Those ankles have really warmed up with those guards on.
They've got three sort of dangerous players on at the moment in Elbra, Fonatalan, and Scaloni.
Wanting the timeout here. So, Simo, do you want to talk about, make mention of that little break? What have we had there? A bit of an extended couple of goals that have sort of put themselves further in the lead.
Well, I think not so much the commentator's curse, but I think you came out and said that it started to slow down a little bit, and then all of a sudden we ended up with a bit of end-to-end action. So both teams throwing a bit of caution into wind, but I think Hakoah and like Christopher from the start are just trying to sit back and soak up this pressure. And now that North Sydney are in a position where they need to take some risks, it's starting to play into Hakoah's hands a little bit as well there. So
I certainly think Shane Watson will want that touchback for the goal that went into
the
4-3.
Him and Max Oldfield were having a few stern words with each other there. So hopefully they're sorting that out now. But I do think the four they've got on, maybe with if they could try and get Young on if he is fit, is probably the four they want to go with for the rest of the match there, or the last couple of minutes anyway, because they have got some threats all over the court. Whereas you can have a look at the Hakoah team, and they look like they're going pretty close to full strength as well, with just Fabio on the bench as well as Felic.
I don't deem that they'll want to protect the lead here. I think they'll still want to go in for their play and still try and sort of sit in and absorb that pressure, because we certainly know that North Sydney are going to be going for it. They won't. If I know Shane Watson, they won't be throwing any caution to the wind. They will be going for this game here, and I think with Scaloni back on, it could be anything here. So
a few appeals for handball there.
Elbra's on as well.
Waved away by the official. It's a nice ball
That's
down
a great
the line.
ball down the line. Murrow with the touch.
Fonatalan.
That was a lovely little flick inside, and Fonatalan's just pushed it past the post there.
Farrier was caught out at sea there in goals. He'd moved. He just had to make a guess there. Didn't need him. He just went to the far post, and Fonatalan put it across, but just too
a little handball.
far.
No, they haven't called it. I don't know whether they. I think they've called it for the shoulder there. Yeah,
That
he's
might have
called
been
it for
a
the
square
shoulder.
up from the handball, not given about 20 seconds earlier. But 4 minutes or so left to go here. It's a long time in stop clock futsal, Bully.
It is a very, very long time, mate. There's certainly plenty of opportunity. It's a great ball. They're certainly applying on the pressure. And as you made mention, Fonatalan is certainly coming to his own here. Scaloni, that's always the danger. As we said, the big name here.
I thought Fonatalan's been excellent in this second half.
He has been.
Especially with his defensive pressing, applying a bit more pressure.
And have note that he has stayed on for a lot longer this half. I think in the first half he made it. It was subbed a few times, but
Marl's
danger
under pressure.
Here. Danger. Can he plan himself? We've got pressure.
Will he roll it out? Yes, he's just rolled it out. Robbie Zeku praising his teammate there for the high press. Picked the right time there. Too waiting for a loose pass, a loose touch, a negative touch to go backwards.
Oh, he's still got it. That's a great play.
Que golazo. Cesar Suarez
Perego, he's had I'll make mention, he has had a much better second half. I think he's worked his way into that, and the duo working so well together.
It was a nice layoff there. Obviously, Vinicius doing the hard work, and Perego just had to put into an empty net. 6-3.
Vinny's certainly been the difference here, I think, today. Just with his sharp feet, he holds the ball up really, really well, and he can tell he's the major outlet for this Hakoah team.
Oh, it's a nice strike there from Fonatalan.
Fonatalan again. I felt like we've seen his name a few times.
Reed's going to have a pop.
Reed with a strike. It's a great finish from Reed. Saw him well.
He scored that one from a different postcode, Bully. 7-3. Happy days now. I think that might be curtains.
I think this could be curtains here, and unfortunately, I think the heads have dropped from North Sydney Futsal Club, and for all their applied pressure. I think the change in the game was unfortunate for Watson losing that ball, and I think the heads have dropped. Hakoah are a lot happier with this at the moment. I think they'll still go for it here. They'll still want to play.
Correction, it is 6-3.
6-3?
I said 7-3. Apologies.
Oh, have we missed one?
I think I gave an extra one.
Did you?
No, double correction.
7.
It is 7-3.
These commentators, we do know how to count some.
He's done the lefty-righty there.
He has kicked
He's
it
kicked
into his own
standing
foot.
foot.
Yeah, definitely 7-3. We've got Vinny with the 3 goals, James Reid at the double, Suarez Porrego with a single, and Vieira Filho, the big number 66, when he rounded the defenders to tap into an empty net. So I think Hakoah here will be happy to get themselves into another grand final.
And they'll want the ball to stay in, get this game over and done with.
Yeah, I don't think they'll want to be as long as any more time that they need to.
Yeah, with such low numbers, they couldn't risk an injury or anything
No,
like that. So
definitely not.
they'll be wanting to play some safe futsal. Again, that ball down the line has caused Hakoah problems all day. It has been a go-to. And that was Scaloni. I'm sure he would have done a little left foot, right foot, roll and toe.
Yeah, I'd like to make mention of a couple of players from North Sydney who certainly put their hands up today for, if they're, I'm not sure if they're playing with any NBL clubs or they're just playing in the local, that, a couple of decent futsal players have really, really shone today. And a man with the ball at the moment, Elbra, I thought was dangerous in the first half and sort of leaned a little bit slower in the second half as they tried to push. And
Scaloni's found himself out on the left here.
he's tried to square it there.
Just hasn't quite worked for Murrell in this second half.
No.
He's in a few good positions, but just underhit, overhit some passes or struggled to get the ball out from under his feet. So we'll see what they can do here from the corner.
I think it's been the final pass that's let him down.
Elbra.
It's a good strike from Elbra.
Great save from Farrier.
That left foot has been dangerous. He hit the crossbar earlier in the first half, and again with forcing another save there. Watson high up. You'll talk about the heat map. He's
Trouble.
high up the pitch.
Elbra's done well.
It's a nice little touch. Can we get a counter attack? The big man's got himself back there.
Diosembin back on the court. He's got himself at the back post. To find it, we've had a shot from Farrier.
Again, it's that
And
final
the
pass.
curse of the Valentine Sports Park net.
That ghastly net. But again, I think it's just been the final pass for me, Simo, that has let them down today, getting that ball across into some good positions.
I do have to agree with you there. So look at James Reid vacating through the middle of the court now. Oh, he's found him. It's a nice ball. Elbra on the counter. He's got Demberson with him. What can he do? Oh, it's a nice touch there from Porrego. Reid and Porrego 2-on-1 here. Porrego with an advantage called there. Watson's done well. Oh, no. Oh. That was not a great challenge. And just a yellow. Oldfield's found himself on the court. They are not happy with that. Oldfield stepping onto the court. He's got no shoes on. He's been given a red card.
Oldfield's been in. He's arguing here about a challenge. Look, I get it was a bit rough, but I don't think what it was. Intention to go for the ball. The man was facing backwards.
No, I think he's definitely done that foul on purpose to break the play up. Oldfield throwing out some real allegations here of some wild claims, but yeah, look, wasn't not a great challenge.
Well, it certainly was not a great challenge, but I think, look, it's yes, we call it a foul and stuff like that. I think the referees are handling this well at the moment, trying to cool the situation. But
Nick Bacco on the court, obviously one of the senior referees here.
It's good to have Nick there, isn't it? He knows how. He's a calm head out there, and certainly made. I think he secured that situation a little bit there by giving the red card to Oldfield. He's tried to run on with no shoes, and then looking to go at the other players as well. So
looks like VAR's come in here, Bull. They've rescinded the yellow.
Okay.
And they've gone to a red, so they will be without Felich for the grand final.
Felix is not happy about that, and I think he's going to be missing the grand final for now.
That's right. He's out for the final. So.
Wow, that's big. That's big. The Futsal Rube.
Interesting though, because
goalkeeper.
he was on the field, and they've still got 5 on the court, which is interesting. Be interesting to see whether they'll make.
Bacco's come in a situation here, and he
if
says
Hakoah lose a player here or not, because that foul happened on the court, but they gave the red while he was off the court.
It's a lot for the referees to deal with here at the moment, Simo. There's a lot happening at the moment, so we're just gonna see how this unfolds. So Bacco's gone in a situation. There's a lot of noise coming in.
I
from the
believe
North Sydney
I
bench.
think Shane Watson's exactly right here. They should be playing with 4.
They should be just playing with the 4, and I think that's going to happen here. We're going to see that. Yes, has been corrected.
So there'll be a man down here ball until either North Sydney score or the elapse of 2 minutes, but there is only a minute 30 left. So
That's
if
true.
they don't score, they'll play with 4 for the rest of the game.
That's true.
I wonder what the ramifications of this will have on the grand final. But I think Farrier's done a good job in goal, so I think he'll be a suitable deputy.
No, he's been really well. Obviously, I think he's he's only conceded the 1 in this half, hasn't he?
He's done really well, yeah. So I think the other thing is it's never easy to lose a keeper of Futsal standard, Futsal quality.
Yeah, and I think Felix will be a bit disappointed in regards to that. Look, I get it was quite a tough challenge. Red for me.
At 7-3, I don't think the challenge needed to be made, to be honest. And that could be that little bit of an experience of a goalkeeper
correct
playing on the court. So
that could be correct.
See what they do now with a 5-on-4 for North Sydney.
Be interesting to see if they keep the ball here. Now they want to move them side to side.
Scaloni's gone early.
They want to get the goal. They want to get the goal early, which I get. As a tactic, you need to go for it. You can't keep it for longer times,
especially when you're down by this many. If this was a tight game,
you
could understand.
Yes.
You could understand them just hold that, be patient.
Farrier's asking for the corner there. I think he's just trying to play a little bit cheeky buggers with the ref here. So again, North Sydney will try and push here a little bit. They've got to push higher up. They've got to get a good delivery into the into the box. Now moving it side to side, they're trying to stretch him. I don't think they can slow the play down. Yeah, it needs to be moved quicker. They need to get this Hakoah team moving.
Fonatalan there just lacked a little bit of composure.
Yeah, you don't want to be slowing the ball down when they've only got 3 men. You want to be moving that ball really, really quick side to side here. And Watson's going to go up there. He wants to get the speed of play happening here. He's looking for a ball in the back post there. It's a nice little ball. It's a disguised ball. The toe bash, that elusive toe bash has just flashed past it. I think it's actually gone out for a kick. They did call it a keeper ball.
Watson's out. Watson and Ezekiel are sharing some unpleasantries.
Yeah. Bit of the heated battle. The semi brings out the competitiveness in everybody.
Fonatalan.
Oh, I don't know what they've done there. No,
just fallen asleep. I think they are ready.
Letting him walk through.
28 seconds left. I think they're just going to want to keep this ball in for as long as possible here. No love lost between the two sides in this.
Certainly not. Certainly not.
Football New South Wales Winter Futsal League
semi-final.
They can't afford to lose another keeper.
Oh, he's gone up there. He's gone for. He wants the goal. Oh, Ezekiel. Unfortunately, I think the goalkeeper wanted one there.
I'll tell you what, they're throwing some risks out here. I would be telling my goalkeeper to stay in his D, locked in that cage. Don't do anything.
With the composure of what it was, it's caught one in the face.
Got one in the mush.
Not what you want with the last 10 seconds of the game, that's for sure.
He can smell victory right now.
Yeah.
Or maybe he can't.
Maybe he's smelling Mita. Just make mention of our sponsors there with the Mita futsal ball.
They are a nice ball.
Oh, it's another errant pass.
Make it 8. Borrego, Ezekiel.
And Fonatalan.
Thank you for coming.
Unfortunately with the last.
Just in the nick of time.
That's a goal. It's a goal. And that's the game that's finished up there. Massive congratulations to Hakoah making their way in through to the Winter Futsal League Grand Final by winners 8-3 over North Sydney Futsal Club.
Yeah, great game here. Obviously, last time they met it was 7-3, so along similar lines, but Hakoah will be happy to be through to the final. You'd say well-deserved over the course of a season, finishing top. And then doing the business last week in the quarters and again today. The big news, though, they will be without Noah Felich, their Futsalroos goalkeeper, after being sent off after a review there from Nick Bacco.
I think North Sydney certainly pushed them to the limits there, and it was a great competitive game up until that moment where I think Watson lost his lines a little bit, but certainly nothing that they should be ashamed of. Congratulations to the community futsal club that is North Sydney. Making their way to their semi-finals. Certainly no mean feat, and I think they've done really, really well to get to where they are.
I think they'll be happy overall. Obviously, they'll be disappointed right now, but they'll be happy for a community club to come into this space, this sort of more elite space of futsal, and do a job finishing 4th on the ladder and then getting through to the semi-finals. They'll be happy with that maybe in a couple of days when they look back on and reflect.
Absolutely. Yeah, obviously disappointed with how it turned out, but, you know, congratulations to those guys getting together, entering into this competition, and certainly giving it a little bit of a shake-up and pushing Hakoah for long parts of the game.
Yeah, so just a reminder, we have next coming up Mountain Magic going up against Enfield All-Stars. That'll be kicking off at 3:45 here at Valentine Sports Park. Bully, thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate you joining me here, and we'll see you guys for the next game.
Thank you.